Okay, I should be live. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Kings, playing some more uh Pokemon. So let's do that. Let's get into it. Get my water open. Yeah. In the sunglasses. So we have 3 badges. I think we got off yesterday at right, Team Rocket, right? Okay, so that's what we're doing today. So we want to go Team Rocket hideout. Where? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Is anything important in here? No. Okay. So, you pay attention to that. Alright, so we just want to go and take on every single trainer we can find. Get all the XP we can. Oh, come on, you live with 1 health. And instantly poisoned. Charmeleon has a Brick Break, if I'm mistaken. Really priority moves that enemies using. Fake Out, Feint, Sucker Punch, Quick Attack. Who needs high speed if everyone just has literally just priority moves? Kaylee Smith, how's it going? Alright, we gotta retreat and head back to the place because our Arcanine's poisoned. I'm pretty low health, I don't want to waste. Oop. This berry. Did all the berries get resupplied in this room? They might have, yeah. I didn't know candies respawned in here every single day. That's strange. Okay. We were back in the good old days. We could actually play these slot machines. Can't do that now because that's apparently considered gambling. But then you got games like, you know, with actual casinos in them, like GTA, that still don't have whatever that rating for having actual real casinos in your games. I think they're still mature. I think it's an adult rating, isn't it? Not 100% sure, but I think so. Isn't that what they did to Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow? Pretty sure several years ago they literally like, oh, there's casino in Pokemon. We gotta turn from everyone to now a mature rating like 30 years later or something ridiculous. Boom. That's the one Pokemon you had? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Mighty candies. That's the way back out. Ultra Balls, we'll take those as well. Need all the Ultra Balls I can get because game's not letting me have Ultra Balls. I need all the Ultra Balls, game. I got the Team Rocket set. Alright, should we put on the Team Rocket uniform? That means no one will attack us. Oops. That one. Cool. That's everything on the first floor. And the game just crashed. Oh, thank Jesus. Oh my god, I thought the game crashed. Holy shit. I was like, fuck, now I gotta do all that over again. That's why I always say, save often, save always. Fuck. That's gave me a heart attack right there. Whew. Oh, a Hypno. Okay. Interesting. Haven't seen a Hypno yet. They still kids. Oh, and he's flinched too. Take that. You big nose. Yellow weird creature thingy that steals kids. Finally getting some real XP for actually taking down enemies. Like earlier, where like you get like fraction of the actual XP. One more level and we'll get extreme speed. I surrender. Okay, so we want to go this way. I forgot how slow this thing is. More money, we'll take that. What's up, Box? How's it going, man? How's you doing, bro? How's you doing? Okay, so... Where's your tail wagging? I don't know. Doing great? I'm doing good as well. I have no complaints so far, anyway. I think I want to actually go down here. I want to go to the far left. I know I need to go to the far right, but I want to go to the far left. Just make sure I pick up everything, you know what I mean? There's a Pokeball right there. There's a PP up, okay. I think that's everything on this side, so I think we want to head now to where we need to go. Theoretically, we could go down the staircase first. Should we go down the staircase first? I think so. I think this is the actual way we need to get out of here. Let's go down the staircase first. I think we actually need to go down the staircase anyway because I think we gotta get the key, right? I'm not remembering correctly. I'm not 100% sure. I think so. Another gold bat. Can't remember in the original games. Did they have gold bats at this point? I don't think so, actually. I think they're still rocking Zubats. Two flinches in a row, that's pretty lucky. You're back, Golbat. $800 a piece too. It's pretty good. Dark Pulse. Let's find out what that does. Dark Pulse. No one on my team can learn it. Never mind. Oh, his tail wagging there for a split second. Guards back. Okay, there's more of these. Huh. Candy. Okay, so now we need to head down that staircase. So we need to head up this way. Back the way we came. This way. Rattata. Probably has Eradicate, most likely as its backup. He missed because he didn't get to go first because I swapped out. Voltorb now, okay. Alright, let's go back to Arcanine because he has the ground dig. Let's just hope he explodes himself. Oh, okay. One shot. Ooh, one kill. Oof. Their PP up. Potion. We got another gold bet. Primer. Hey, he is a poison type. We do have a ground move, so I don't need to swap out for Dabra. That's actually a smart move on his part. Yep, and you lose because of it. It didn't do hard and... Please don't poison. It's rare to see an NPC do a smart move like that. He's a goopy Pokemon. I can control Eevee, let's go! Once it becomes a Marowak. I love how, like, instead of just having like the thing just move and your Eevee just goes through the grate, they have to fade to black because they don't want to actually do that animation. I have to click it, okay. That's funny. Just meow, hungry stomach, that's all it was. Alright, let's go back up. Imagine actually working at this location and having to deal with this stuff as like actual means of transport. Because remember, like the lore behind these things is because they wanted a faster ability to get around the place. This does not feel faster to me. This feels like you'd get sick very often because you're literally spinning around in circles. Where does this way go? Yeah, it's a extremely nonsensical thing, but that was the reason behind it. It's like, we're gonna institute these things so people can get around the building easier. And it's just like, it just made it super confusing. Not no one knows how to get around anywhere. I mean, they just gotta walk directly to where they wanted to go. $34. That won't do. Hyper potion. You should be the last regular grunt in here. We got an Arbok. Atkins is perfect for engineers? In what way? A long body? What'd you do with the long body? I still rather have Pokemon with telekinesis. Plumber. So you want to be a plumber that has an Ekans, and you have to tell your Ekans, hey, go down this nasty drain for me, please. Thought I saw its tail wagging. Whatever, okay. Yes, lol. Okay. Seems a little disgusting to me, but, okay. Where are we at? Another elixir. Those guys. Get another save. That's how this is supposed to go. Okay, so we're gonna use Dig on Arbok, and then we're gonna use Psychic on Wheezing. He survived? Wow. Okay. I don't know how to understand how he survived that. They both survived. And then you die, okay. You can always guess my age now, it doesn't mean I'm gonna tell you what it is. Alright, who's a good Pokemon against you guys? None of you, really. I guess Charmeleon's his lowest level. You understand Gen Z? By your speeches meant Gen X. Oh, what does that mean, bro? What does it all mean? Incorrect. Use Facade. Gotta level up. Let's go. You're confident this time? Confident in what? Eevee scared him, huh? Okay. Well, we gotta... Yeah, I don't want to go all the way back to the main area, so we're just gonna go and heal while I'm in here. Medicine. You'll be saying things like Mickey Mouse and Preppy? What? Okay. It's a little weird. Actually, want to go to party. I'm gonna swap out you for you real quick, because I think what's his face has 2 poison Pokemon as well, so we're gonna start off with our Kadabra. I've been to a flea market. Maybe. Maybe when I was younger. I've not been to a flea market in a long time. I have been. Millennial? Yeah, I'm definitely a millennial for sure. He knows Dark Pulse. Of course he does. Of course you know Dark Pulse. Vince's never heard of a flea market until like 2 months ago. Why? Because of all the illegals coming in the country and starting a bunch of illegal flea markets? We're gonna have to swap out. Golbat. You don't know? I don't know either. Buzzy Buzz. Goodbye. You notice the Pokemon always look back at you? When they kill a Pokemon, they look back? It's really weird. What a blunder. Now we get to go against Giovanni. Okay, we're gonna swap out you for Charmeleon because I think he's going to start with Persian, I believe. I love how they say they catch Pokemon across the world, but then you're using only Kanto Pokemon. It's like, okay. For a world of pain. This is the man who's about to lose to a child. Who's gonna be faster? Probably Persian. Yep. Oh, he's using it from, whatever the hell that move's called anyway. Yep, he's still faster. Yikes. It's almost likely gonna die to him. I'm dying for no reason. Arcanine? Finish, let's try to finish it off with Arcanine, I guess. I hope Giovanni's Ash is dead. I think he's technically Silver's dad, if I'm not mistaken. Share your new drawing on Discord? Okay. I sent out Rhyhorn, so I'm gonna have my water Pokemon out and ready to go. $5,000. We just made a ton of money from just clearing this place out. And Uncle Hyrule is now turning into a Blastoise. Yeah. I want some sunglasses on my Blastoise. You're just gonna let me take those? Sure. Now, technically, if I want to get Flamethrower, I have to go all the way back to Silphco. But I don't think it's going to work out that way. I think we have to go back to... and do the gym. Because we kind of are going all the way out of our way to do that. I don't think it's probably the best move. So, I think we should go do the gym. I'm going to go back to the store. Is there any fire moves? Dragon Tail, Iron Tail, Tri-Attack, Shadow Ball, Hyper Beam. No, there's like... not even Flame Blast. Damn. I cannot get a strong fire move to save my life. That stinks. Hey look, we're gonna learn how to fly. I can now fly! Let's go! Alright, let's just take on Erica and hope for the best. Like, I don't know, she has level 33, level 35 Vileplume. It's the one, or 34 of Vileplume, so technically my Pokemon are within range of it. The first Pokemon's gonna be Tangela, so speaking of which, I haven't actually done candies in a while. All sent. To where? Some of them are pretty detailed. Nice. Give it a good work, man. There's an art section for this stuff. So you should next time just use the art section. Just heads up. What was it doing again? I was doing something right. We're gonna do candy. Boom, 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 boom. Might does physical, right? No one else really uses physical type moves, but Arcanine. Tough does defense. Quick does speed. Health does health. Smart does special attack. Only works for Pokemon 60 or higher. But I don't have any regular Smart. But I want regular Smart. Special defense. How do I get Smart candies then? Dumping all this candy. I have a bunch of quick candies. Okay. Oh. We have to have a cute Pokemon. If we don't have a cute Pokemon, we can't actually fight the person. That seems a little weird. There's Erica, but we can't get to her because there's a little cliff that apparently we can't put our hands on and walk up. That makes sense. Ouch. Isn't cute from the human mind a vulnerable creature? I don't know. Good brain. And if only I had flamethrower or fire fang or something. Something more than ember. I knew you could do it. Ready for, we should learn extreme speed now. We're not actually learning extreme speed? We didn't learn extreme speed. What? Does Arcanine like literally have no ability to learn any moves at all, period? That's another reason why I don't really want Arcanine on my team. Like, he just doesn't learn any moves. Like, he's stuck. Especially when I get a Charizard, literally in like a level or two, I'll be flying around on his back. So Arcanine, I think, is kind of useless. True, but then I also have Kadabra for poison weakness anyway, so... I was thinking about maybe once we go over to Lavender Town, swapping out Arcanine for Haunter and then turning Haunter and Gengar and just having a Gengar Alakazam combo. That's what I was thinking. Can you name the Gengar? If you can come up with a good nickname that I like, then yes. If not, then no. My Pokemon, they're grass type. So is everybody other trainer in here. Pretty sure it's a prerequisite for you ladies to have grass types. Not bug types, but grass types. Because ladies like grass types, but they don't like bug types. Because they get creeped out by bugs. And why doesn't Venusaur know Mega Drain? Slimer Jones? Why Slimer Jones? What was your reasoning behind the name? Like, if I had a Muck, maybe Slimer Jones could work. But a Gengar? I don't get it. Davy Jones, SpongeBob? Still don't understand the Slimer part. Like, Ghostbusters I can understand. Ars Gotea? I don't know what Ars Gotea is. What does it all mean, bro? I knew you could do it. Tracking for the money now. Give me all the money! The last one we destroyed with one shot, but this one not so much. We dodged the Sunspore, I'll take that. Get wrecked. You found an aim, did you? Improve yourself. Running out of PP. Oh, she gave a lot of money. Maybe more money than the other ladies. We don't like bug Pokemon. Phantasma Goblino? Okay. Goblin Ghost in English. Until we just have a bunch of Bellsprats. Probably has one Weeping Bell, most likely. We are almost out of Ember. It can be good and bad, huh? They're always bad. Don't let anyone lie to you. I've seen Goblin Slayer. Okay, that goes to you. Where does this other word go? Okay, time to go on Erica. Come on, come on, come on. Unbaptized dead children. Pretty fucked up, when you put it that way. The Pitts Gengar. Dozed off on talking to her. That makes me sad. Goblin's ghost. Or ghost goblin. Doesn't use sleep powder. Should be okay. Weird, I'm looking at Weeping Bell. It only has 2 moves. Why does Weeping Bell only know 2 moves? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Goblino. Never heard of it. I know you could do it. Holy crap, that did a ton of damage. Oh, and it crit, and it poisoned on top of it? And the luck involved, man. It's insane. Looks like she's going to use her healing. It's her Fire Bloom, which Fire Bloom only has 2 moves. Mega Drain and Moonblast. Why are you... What is... What? Why do they only know 2 moves? Yeah, we're definitely swapping out. I could, since it's poison, use Mr. High Guy. Let's see... It shouldn't be super effective against Moonblast, but watch Moonblast still kill him instantly. I'd be... not surprised. Blizz with 1 health. Holy Jesus! That's what I'm talking about. My guy's a glass cannon, but doesn't do enough cannon. Super weak to any real moves. Yeah, I can't wait till he turns into an Alakazam because he feels so weak right now as Kadabra. What it feels like, yeah. Funny thing is, like, I don't even know if the mod that I currently have, where he can evolve at 42, actually even works. So he can get to level 42 and then not evolve and me be really upset. Because if that's what happens, I'm going to take him off my team immediately. Okay, we can now teach Pokemon up to level 50. We got Mega Drain, giving that to Venusaur immediately. Let's get out of here. Alright, with that, we have now 4 gym badges. Halfway done with the game. Now we head all the way back to Lavender Town. How do I fly again? How do I fly? What's the button to fly? Play with Eevee. Secret technique. Fly. And here's with Ghastly and Haunter and Cubone, which I think we already have a Cubone, so I don't need to get Cubone again. Now that we have the next gym badge, I'm going to see if this shop has anything new. Helium car, that's pretty much what it feels like. How does any of that work? Nobody knows. I wish there was a way to get better Nana berries, but there's not. I can now buy Ultra Balls, let's go! Do I have 14? Let's get 50. Can I get more Super Lures or something like that? Super Lure? Let's get some of these. Anything else available? Nope, that's it. Cool, now we're stocked up. Let's go. Don't need it because the only thing we need is Ghastly and Haunter in this location, and that's it. Yeah. I want to get a good level Haunter real quick. Don't need you, so let's get off of you. So let's return the ball. You, how close are you to leveling up? Just leveled up. Alright, I'm gonna turn him into a Charizard then, because we have a rare candy. Then as soon as we get the Haunter, I'm replacing him with my Arcanine, because Arcanine right now is just... Yeah, he hits hard, but it's just... He's not getting any new moves. He doesn't get Extreme Speed, doesn't get Fire Fang, he doesn't get freaking Flamethrower, doesn't get nothing. He doesn't learn any new moves. I even looked up on the wiki, and not the wiki, but the Bulbapedia, and even the Bulbapedia says the only move he technically supposed to learn was Extreme Speed at 34, but he didn't learn it at 34, so I'm confused. Yeah, I don't want this only fix 40 damage. I'm gonna replace it with that. There, now we have flying move, which is gonna be nice. Okay. So with that, if we're gonna remove you from the team anyway, so I'm gonna swap you out. Let's move you with you, put you there. Let's get a save. Left Kadabra, I guess, lead for now. Just spam Psybeam against everybody. What mod did I download? I don't know. Go to Game Banana, and it should be one of the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee mods that makes it so that Pokemon evolve. Pokemon evolve at level 30, 42. I can't remember what it's called. I can probably pull it up. Game Banana, Game Banana. All right, it's I wanted the shiny buff one, but I couldn't get it. Couldn't get to work because it just turns into Let's Go Pikachu. Yeah. I think it's Modified Evolutions, I think it's called. I think it's the one I have. Yeah, so Pikachu, if I use it, I can evolve Pikachu with an Ice Stone, supposedly. Actually, I should probably go do that. Let me see if this works. I think that's what I have. I'm pretty sure I have a Cubone already. Let's fly over to Celadon real quick to get an Ice Stone. See if we can evolve that Cubone, because if we can't, then the mod's not working. This is a good way. This will be a good way to check to see if that mod's working. Oh, not in here. Does work. Yeah, it should work then. I think I hear like this Marowak, like this Alolan Marowak is actually really strong. It's ground type, ghost type. Actually, it's fire ghost type. That can know ground moves, right? So yeah, Haunter, Graveler, Alolan Graveler, Machoke, and Kadabra all at 42, according to this mod. Now, I did look at this over. Where's that shiny buff I saw? Where's that at? Would I actually have this? Yeah, I think I downloaded this, but I couldn't get it to work. I guess having shinies isn't really necessary, but it would be nice to run into more shinies. Oh, you made Kadabra take a hike? Only for the thing. Funny thing is, I'm also kind of thinking maybe we should actually keep Marowak. It's super low level. I'm pretty sure the Cubone that I get from here is like 30 up to 32, so it probably would be better just to get the Ice Stone again and then get another one if I wanted to go that route. I'm actually gonna pull up what movesets does this guy know. Where's the Marowak? Let's go to the. How do I go to the Alolan Marowak? I want his moveset, not the regular one. Moveset. Okay. 7, I think, is what the generation is, right? So he learns at Shadow Bone at 27, Thrash 33, Fling, Stomping Tantrum is a ground type move, Endeavor, Flare Blitz at 53, Bone Crush at 65. Lapras can also use Psychic? Okay. Yeah, the Ice type would be good against Lance. I don't know. Right now I'm just trying to figure out who I want to replace Arcanine with. Like, I rarely ever get to rock Alakazam because almost all games that I play with them, like, you have to have a trade evolution, so the fact I have an ability to do so. I might, like, I might just do the Cubone Alola Marowak when I play Sun and Moon. I'll probably do it then. Let's do it then. Alright, I gotta run to the restroom. Be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Mac, he's come back to bite me in the butt. Put your weight in my chair again. Alright, what was it doing again? We were gonna go fly. Actually, no, we were gonna get you replaced. Don't need you on my team anymore. Back, add to party. There we go. So at least I know the mod should be working. Kind of looks like he has dried onion on its neck. Or garlic. I never really looked at it that way. I guess, yeah, if you look at it from like above, like this, I guess that could be like a top of a garlic. Don't fly plot and I get the door open. Working. Should have done that when I went to the restroom, but I completely forgot. Alright. Gengar Goblin? I might, yeah. Gotta run into a Gaston Haunter first. There's one. Oh, it vanished. Patricia. There's supposed to be ghost Pokemon flying around. Force 3 through 4, then 5 through 6. The only way these guys are actually going to do damage to me if they use Sucker Punch, because they have priority. I hate priority moves. It should be based on whose speed stat is higher. Go. First actual wild Pokemon for the day. Only been playing for an hour or whatever. This ain't very good XP either. What level was this guy? There's a small one. Yes, like, if he's level 24, maybe I'll just put him on my team and just get him up to a Ghastly, or from Ghastly to a Haunter, and then maybe just rock him that way. He's a tiny one. He's level 32. Whoa, he's actually really high level. The highest level I can get a Haunter is level 32 as well. I think might be my move. Let's put him, I guess, right here. And then let's have him move with you. And add you to party. Arcanine. And then let's go to bag. Move sets. Check stats. Oh, yeah, you're right. Shit. It could be shit. Fuck me. Great stats. I guess we'll keep it. Best special attack, very good regular attack, which I don't really think is necessary. Good speed, good special defense, okay defense. Okay, like if the attack was in like defense or in any other thing, they're very good. But I'm gonna keep him. It's like getting a rare one of those guys. Plus he's small. I kind of like the smallness to it. So I think I'm gonna keep him. What's his moveset, by the way? Oops. Dark Pulse. He already has Dark Pulse. Shadow Ball. He already has Shadow Ball, Toxic, and Sucker Punch. Do I have any moves he can learn? He learned Thunderbolt. Really? You can learn Psychic? You can learn Mega Drain. What can Ghastly not do? Honestly, I don't care about Toxic at all. It can't be alive. I guess that's true. Let me get rid of Sucker Punch. Too bad I don't have that rare candy anymore. That's just large. I'll wait. She was possessed. All right. Goblin Ghost. I don't like how Goblin Ghost sounds. I like Ghost Goblin better. I think it just rolls off the tip of the tongue better. The other direction. Let me kill this guy real quick. Goodbye there, Ghastly. I'm saved. Okay. They're making it sound like they're literally possessed, but you're the one who's throwing out the Pokemon. This is floor done, so now we just need the Haunter and we're done. Well, technically we don't need to catch the Haunter because we're gonna literally evolve our guy into a Haunter, so we don't even need to go out of our way to catch him. Ah! Ah! Yeah, we don't really need to catch these guys because they don't give good XP. Just be a waste of Ultra Balls. It's a big one. True. I got a small one. Yeah, I saw it as well, but I'm like, I'd rather have a small one than a big one, personally. How about you? Oh, do you shoot a Gengar? I don't, we just got a Ghastly. We just need to evolve into a Haunter and then wait till level 42. This guy's give an equal $1,000. Okay. Oh, you noticed me from really far away. Yeah, our Ghastly knows literally Shadow Ball and Psychic. And Thunderbolt. It's like, what? It's like the only thing he doesn't know is like Fly and Surf. How do Ghastlies give shitty XP? Oh no, they might be personally in the way. I had to go all the way around because that person literally is not blocking that path. Why are you blocking me, lady? They all use Sucker Punch. Dang it. What party looking like right now? Party's looking like a Kadabra, Charizard, Ghastly, Venusaur, Blastoise, and an Eevee. That's what it's looking like. I'm an Arcanine. I learned that he doesn't learn any moves at all. Like, he doesn't learn Flamethrower, he doesn't learn Flame Blast, he doesn't learn Fire Fang, he doesn't learn Extreme Speed, he doesn't learn anything. I looked him up. Arcanine in Let's Go Pikachu doesn't learn any moves. Yeah, I can teach him Fire Blast after beating Blaine. That's the 7th gym leader. It means I have to keep him with the same default moveset I currently have, which is Ember, by the way, all the way until then. Is that the PlayStation guy? Yeah, it's the PlayStation guy. He's over on Kick. Like, yeah, I can give him Flamethrower, but I gotta wait until Sabrina, which is the 6th gym leader. So it's like, The only reason I'm currently using Arcanine right now really is for either dig and then just using him as a mount. But I just got Charizard, which I can just use Charizard as the mount. So I don't really need him for being mount purposes. Maybe he just wasn't interested. Probably my opinion. Like, I don't name my Pokemon. Unless someone requests of it anyway. Close Ghastly's to evolving. For the funsies. Okay. Oh, we're super close to leveling up. After this, Ghastly should level up, I think. What if I should just put Ghastly in front? He is taking a higher level than these other Ghastlies and Haunters, so he should be faster. Theoretically. Yeah, the lowest level is now at 32. He has 4 of them. 8. Did so much damage. I just gotta hope that H1 doesn't use Sucker Punch against me, because it's the only way they're gonna kill him. Is he just continues to use Sucker Punch. Oh, my guy got like almost no XP for all those Ghastlies that my Kadabra killed. Yeah, she's gonna use Sucker Punch every single time, and then it kills him. 2 Sucker Punches, even though he was in the green. What? 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 I don't understand logic. That's a lot of XP we're missing. Man, these guys give no XP. I'd have a better time catching those Raticates over and over again. If they're getting 400 XP from those guys each. These guys, like, taking down these Ghastlies, they give them like 150. In D&D, you're DM. I thought the DM wasn't allowed to play a character. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Isn't that, like, against, like, some type of rules? Zombies! Has a guide? Whatever, I guess, makes the thing more fun, I guess, right? Isn't that all that really matters? As long as they don't use Sucker Punch, they just instantly get one shot. I want him to turn into a Haunter and get his stats boosted up. Get that PP back up. Found a free Ice Stone. Let's go. He misses every single attack. Is that even possible? This gas is in the way! Dang it! I heard a Cubone. There it is over there. How many enemies are in here? Holy crap, there's 3 just right here in front of me. Why bro is leader? Maybe we should just do a group vote and change the leader. We voted you out. And more sucker punching. I'm about to play it safe and take Megasty out because he's just gonna get killed by Sucker Punch. That sucks. This is my group. Then maybe you should be the leader. Take over. Will-O-Wisp. Guaranteed fire burn. That's your party. Okay. You can be 2 people. Oh, he gets to go first and Shadow Ball. He's dead. Okay. I never understood why ghosts are super affected against ghosts. I never fully understood why that's the case. Supposed to be kidnapped. Okay. So much XP. Our guy's not gonna get 3 Haunters though. Is pretty sick. I didn't think Sucker Punch I thought he was gonna maybe use Sucker Punch. Didn't think he was gonna go first, but he got to go first. Just Shadow Balled my guy to oblivion. The kidnapper 4 killed, skinned, and hung out the bar. I don't think he made proper sense right there. Wait, what? What was that ghastly easier to catch? Weird. Okay, last person. At least in this, like, small area. Only one person. And Haunter. And we go first. No. Who's your favorite Pokemon and why? No legendaries, perhaps you have a personal story or reason or something. My favorite is and always will be Pidgeot. Because a personal past story. My personal favorite Pokemon, if we're not talking about like stats and all that other stuff, just because, it has to be hands down Quilava. Growing up, Cyndaquil was my first starter. Because I never got a Game Boy. I got a Game Boy Color. So I got Pokemon Gold as my first game, and I always thought Cyndaquil was badass. And then when I got Quilava, I really loved the Mohawk and the fire butt. Just that look was awesome. So Quilava. He's definitely my hands down favorite second generation or second evolution form, better than any other starter. He has the best evolution form. Some people say Bayleaf is also really good. I would agree Bayleaf is good, but not as cool as Quilava. Cool. Finally got a Haunter. I should boost his stats up. Dang you old. Yeah? I'm pretty sure we had this conversation earlier. I'm a Millennium. More Ultra Balls, I'll take those. Let's go into more heals. Sorry, did I say Game Boy Color? No, Game Boy Advance was my first actual Game Boy. But Game Boy Advance could carry both Game Boy Colors and Game Boy Advance cartridges, so... I got a used Game Boy Gold copy at GameStop. And there's a gold badge just in my way. You're in the way! I will catch him. I didn't say I got it new. I'll take first hit. Let's go. 543. That's some good XP right there. I'll take that. Yeah, go back to Game Boy Advance, like when Game Boy Advance came out, and then go back a few years, and that's how old I'm. Yes, I was born between that date. Those two dates. Yes, I was born between them. Look, a Haunter. I already have a Haunter, though. How much XP does Haunter give? 96? Not quite. But now you're gonna guess every single year, and like, so I'm just not gonna can't confirm. I don't want to give out personal information. With how many people got in SWAT and all that stuff. I actually like to keep my personal information personal. So I avoid any of that type of stuff, you know what I mean? Even that I got lucky with that gas again at level 32. Be gone! Be gone, intruders! That'd be a cool Pokemon if it was real. Here's the thing! I need binoculars. It's a Marowak! It vanished. So he's gonna add Q into his team. Hey, why do you get Cubone on your team and I don't? That doesn't seem fair. R.I.P. Cubone, Zalam. Could use that rare candy earlier, game. Stomach's gonna act up. You know I'm right here, right? It's like we're not going anywhere just because you walked past us. Like, we're still right here. It's an interesting combination. You just focus wheezing down. He still survived after that? How are you still alive, Wheezing? And of course he dog pulses my guy into oblivion. Oh! How did you survive Psychic? Let alone the wing attack on top of it. Ice cream, from my view, is cropped vertical. There is a horizontal view if you'd rather watch the horizontal view. Go to my channel, go to live, and go and just choose the other one. And of course, the Wheezing survives because my guy was paralyzed perfectly. Combo was Haunter and Charizard. So we would only keep Arcanine around just for Dig, and that's it? Seems a little weird. Like, I don't understand, like, every other game, like, Arcanine learns movesets. Like, the fact that Arcanine doesn't learn anything at all. Like, he doesn't even learn Extreme Speed, which I don't understand. That's his go-to move. That's what he's known for, is Extreme Speed. Taking Fire Blast, but you gotta keep him around all the way until Gym 7 just to get Fire Blast. You get a free Porygon? I guess I didn't have to go out of my way to catch that Porygon then. I can skip him, go to Blaine. Theoretically I could, but that's not how I do these games. I always do everything in order. I don't really think Arcanine it just needs to be on my team. I have a Charizard. True, but Charizard will learn Flamethrower by himself, right? Pretty sure. Charizard moveset. Pokemon. Let's go. Alright, so at level Flame Burst at 32. I don't understand why they always give me like lesser things. Like, you can't get a Charizard at 32, so that doesn't make any sense. So Slash at 41, Flamethrower at 47. Okay, that does not help then. Flare Blitz at 77, Heat Wave 41, Furno at 62, Fire Spin at 56. Yeah, I'll end up getting it from Silphco here soon anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Again, I don't really need 2 fire guys on my team. And I'm already gonna be on Charizard's back. It's just, I don't see the point of having both. Pokemon has a lot of potential XP. True. According to this walkthrough wants me to go to Saffron now, which is weird, because why would I want to go to Saffron next? Like, isn't technically Saffron... Like, let's look at the badges. I'm pretty sure the badges... Yeah, it's Koga, then Sabrina, then Blaine, and then Giovanni. So it wants me to do Silphco and then skip Sabrina, go all the way down to Koga and Fuchsia City, and then go back up to Sabrina? That's a little weird. Yeah, but I have a Blastoise for that. And an Ivysaur. And for Psychic types, I have both Haunter and Kadabra, so it's... It knows Wing Attack. It doesn't know Fly because I don't have Fly. Remember, they removed Fly for that flying move that Eevee knows. So there's that. But we can fly on his back. Man, I so bad want a shiny Charizard. Just run around on a black Charizard's back. That'd be sick. Oh, you get to fly and Celadon? Yeah, I have the fly ability, but you don't choose to fly to and Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu to a Pokemon. The only one who learns it is your Eevee or your Pikachu, depending on which one you play. Hey, Wyatt. What's up, man? Alright, so yeah, the next thing it wants me to do is... Yeah, it wants me to go to Saffron. It wants me to do... 38, an Exeggutor and a Charizard. These guys' Pokemon levels 37, 34 up to 37. My Pokemon aren't leveled 37 yet. I would like to be able to like level these guys up some, especially my Haunter. But there's no real way to do that unless I want to skip everything, go over to freaking Pokemon Mansion, which I don't really want to do. Especially since I don't know Surf. I would have to go to Fuchsia City to get Surf. So there's that. How about you? Just chilling, playing some Pokemon, man. Just chilling. Just got done with Lavender Town. And he knows Wing Attack. Not that big of a nerf. Still doesn't. It does know a flying move. Does he look like a dried up onion on its neck? I don't know about dried up, but it does look like an onion. Especially from, like, overview, like, from up here. Yeah. Alright, what was he doing again? Right, wants us to go do this. Let us through already. He just active and just walked right in. So much for a guard. I guess why this guy's confused, we'll just go in too. Like, what? It's Gary! Even though they're called Blue. You're Blue, the Blue! One of the things, I didn't know he was going to be called Blue in this game, so I called my rival Blue. Thinking they're just going to call him Gary, but no. So now I have 2 Blues. Whoopsie. Now I have to fight Blue. So he's gonna use Executor, so we want probably Charizard being the lead, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's weird how, like, they got attacked and there's no police. Like, does the police just not exist in Pokemon World? Like, you know, there's the cop lady, but then, like, she does, like, never her job. Like, she has her hands full with just Squirtle, so there's that. Oops, that's not the move I wanted. Ow. Officer Jenny, thank you. She's like the only police officer that exists. Arrows level up 38. Speaking of which, we don't know any like strong water moves. Yeah, we know Scald, but that's it. Avoided the attack somehow. Air Slash. That'd be a cool move to know. Instead of Wing Attack, but no. $900 XP. Pretty good. $11,000. Holy crap. Alright, well, let's go get some heals. Hey, random Japanese name guy. Hi, how's it going? I do have a ride check I can trade you. Let's trade. Citrus. You still need Flash for Rock Tunnel? Technically, but again, it's another thing that your starter learns, not you or any other Pokemon. So all the HMs exist in this game. They're just moved into this like weird like ability that your starter can just learn for you. So it's not actually really used as a move that takes up a slot. Okay. Good, you good? Yep, just chilling, Gonna take on Silphco. Hopefully get Flamethrower for my Pokemon. Too bad I can't fly on Charizard's back in here. X special attack. This lobby's huge. Now we just gotta take on all the dudes. Oh, I don't need Charizard leading. I should swap that back over to Ghastly, or Haunter. Oh well. We're out of date. I got Brick Break, so that'll be easier to take him down. It's the vacuum. These people living with 1 health every single time. And then there goes half my health. And you know, Sucker Punch. What's my favorite Pokemon? Why do people keep asking what my favorite Pokemon is? Like, you're like the 3rd person today has asked. favorite Pokemon would be Quilava. Quilava. Second form from Cyndaquil. Too lazy to go back and get heals, so we're just gonna heal. Swap out our starter for you. Save, I haven't saved in a while. Save always, save often. You're not even watching TV, you're just staring at a black screen. I ask everyone I meet this. Like I said, you're not the first person that's asked me this today. You're like the third, I think. A lot of people asking this question. Quilava. Like me some Quilava. Mohawk Firebug guy. Your favorite Charmander? Yeah, I really like that episode where he's like the Charmander like trying to survive before Ash gets to him, and he has that like little leaf over and over his little fire tail. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool moment in the anime. I don't remember what Pokemon he said. Oh well. Your favorite is the Aloha Marowak? It is pretty cool Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty cool. Like, I do like the Typhlosion change, the Hisui Typhlosion, where he's like a ghost type. I just don't really like how he looks. I still think regular Typhlosion is still cooler, but I do like the ghost typing added to it. Wishy-washy. I'm not very good with modern Pokemon, so there's that. How do I stream on the Switch? You need to get a Elgato. An Elgato. Look up Elgato HD60 or S, I think that's what it is. For like $180, something like that. It might be more expensive now. I bought it for like $180 a few years ago, so who knows what the price is now. And you plug that into the HDMI, into the Elgato, and then that into the TV. And that's how you stream via the Switch. Hey, cat? What do you mean? Gato is Spanish for cat. Oh. Well, it's called El Gato. It's all one word, it's not two words. But yeah, it's technically the cat in Spanish if it was separated between El and Gato. But it's called El Gato. Just look it up. You'll know what I mean. We do Shadow Ball. Yeah, let's use Shadow Ball on this guy. I might as well just throw this guy in the trash can, dude. He just got instantly wrecked by just a regular Thunderbolt that wasn't even super effective. Like, what? This is where PlayStation or Chad's gonna go, yeah, you know, if you had Arcanine with Dig, you could have just killed him. I'm not keeping Arcanine around just for Dig. We all broke. I know, I agree. Like I said, I bought mine a long time ago. Dude, that Electabuzz is tanky. I think Electabuzz's like third form is pretty sick. Like I never was really a big fan of Electabuzz since he was only like a one form. Then they gave him a baby form, which like I'm not really a fan of baby forms. But having his baby form and then Electabuzz and then his third form giving him 3 final forms, I think all Pokemon should have 3 final forms. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm not a big fan of Mega forms because that's just Digimon. Turning Pokemon into Digimon was never my thing. I think all Mega Evolutions should be permanent evolutions. That's what Pokemon was all about. Having to decide if you want to permanently evolve a Pokemon. But again, just my personal. You play ZA. I did play ZA. I never got to beat it though. Because like other games came out and people stopped watching it, so I kind of stopped playing it. I could go back to ZA and just continue where I left off. Like I had a really strong team. I had Feraligatr, Typhlosion, not Typhlosion, Tranitar. I got on earlier just to see if the game still ran. But there's like I had a really strong team. Like all my Pokemon were level 65. I probably should get back on it and beat it. I just kind of stopped playing it because a bunch of other games came out at that time. You got the shiny charm yesterday? I can't do that. I don't do online stuff, so I can't get the shiny charm. I don't do online trades and all that stuff. "97 hours. That's a lot of hours. That's a lot of hours. I'm not sure how many hours I have in. Is that probably like 23, 24, something like that? I think I beat everybody in here, so I think I go up next floor. Don't you need to trade? I'm pretty sure don't you have to get trades to get the shiny charm? Pretty sure that's one of the prerequisites, isn't it? His tail's wiggling. I see it. I saw it. It's right here somewhere. There it is. Silver raspberries. We finally unlocked silver raspberries. I don't think so. I thought it was. I'm pretty sure one of the prerequisites through What's-Her-Face's challenges is do trade evolutions. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they changed that in an update or something. I'm not sure. And a lot of these X items, which I never use, so those are just sold for a little bit of money. You know what we could do? We could go all the way up to floor 10 real quick, grab the, or floor 9. It's floor 8, 9, or 10, whichever one of those floors. Get the key card, then go back down the first floor, and then start unlocking everything. Alright. Can I go first? I can't. Do you have a favorite shiny? I think Black Charizard is pretty cool. Like, most of the default shinies back in the original games were just, like, different, slightly variated hues of the default Pokemon, so shinies, in my opinion, back then were kind of shit. But Black Charizard, pretty cool. I have to give Black Charizard his props. He looks pretty sick, like that. Red Gyarados is pretty cool, only because he literally is, like, the first shiny you ever run into, like, default. In the game gives it to you in gold, silver, and crystal. So that's always memorable. Golden Magikarp. Yeah, Golden Magikarp's pretty cool. Too bad they don't really keep that around. Like he turns into Red Gyarados. Shiny Dust Lycanroc. Like I said, most of the new Pokemon I don't really know all that well. Like, past Gen 4, I don't know Pokemon all that well. I have played them, like, I think I played every single Pokemon games at least one time. But my memory, like, because I used to play the old Pokemon games, like, religiously, so 1, 2, and 3 generations, I played probably 100 times a piece. Gen 4, I played 5 or 6 times maybe, so I know them a little bit better than anything past that, but past Diamond and Pearl, I don't know jack. Like, I played them once, I could recognize the Pokemon so I see them, but names, movesets, evolutions, all that other stuff, I don't know them at all. Electrode. What is the luck I'm gonna have if this guy not self-destructing and instantly killing me? Lycanroc's turn blue. That's pretty sick. I don't know if I can go first. And if I can go first... Nope. Didn't think so. Will we survive? $90 damage, 90 damage, 80 damage, 80 damage. May flinch. Even Thunderbolt does pretty good damage. No. Try to get the flinch, I guess. No, he goes first, so it doesn't matter. I think one more hit and he'll die anyway. Yeah, he loses 1 health. We should just play it safe and remove him. Let's go... I don't really want to use Eevee, he's so higher level than everybody else. Charizard's a flying type now. he's super weak to just anything, so I'm just gonna use Venusaur. You sub, by the way? Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Notification didn't go off probably because you have your subs set as private, so notification didn't go off. Just use Facade. Level up. And another level up. Cool. 5 more levels in, we'll get an Alakazam. Let's go. Okay, what floor are we on? 4? Gotta remember that. What floor is this? Floor 6 where you have the health person? I can't remember if it's floor... Could be floor 8. Who's the health person at? Not over here. Maybe floor 8 then. I need heals. Let me fight this person. Shit. Play the trading card game? I do not. I used to have a bunch of trading cards, but I sold them all a couple years ago. I got like $200 for like a Rayquaza GX. That was my highest card, profit-wise. Got another $100 one from, I think it was a Gyarados. I used to, back in the day, growing up, I used to have a holographic Charizard. But, whatever, it didn't have. Imagine what that card be worth right now. $40 Beedrill. Nice. Where's the health lady at? I don't think so. What is the guy looking at? I can't remember where the healer is in this place. What floor is the healer on? Does anybody know in chat? Ben gave it to you? Cool. Doesn't that mean that you can't sell it because of that? Friend gave it to you, or you cannot sell it. And you Sucker Punch, you bastard. And it kills you because of it. God, I hate Sucker Punch. I hate priority. It should be literally, if your Pokemon is literally faster, that should be the only thing that matters. True. We get wrecked by Persian. What's with every single Pokemon having a priority move on the enemy team? The enemies always have priority moves. Starting to upset me. Here's our first level 40 Pokemon, Eevee. Open another floor. It could be 4-6. Nope, here it is. I still gotta go through this person. Dang it! Oh, the door's locked too. Might as well go all the way up top then. Go back down to floor 1 and start unlocking all the doors. The DLC for ZA is super grindy, is it? Okay. Flinched. Guaranteed flinch. I'm still not a fan of Mega Evolutions. I think Mega Evolutions was one of the biggest mistakes. Of the temporary evolutions they added to Pokemon, just because they ran out of ideas, in my opinion, is the worst move they could have done. Like, the game is not Digimon. Like, we're not playing Digimon. Temporary evolutions is a Digimon thing, not a Pokemon thing. Okay, no, there's a floor down below me. Yeah. I'm probably gonna be missing out next week. I'm just gonna go heals real quick, and then we'll come back up. Some of them are cool. I agree. I'm not saying some of the other forms aren't cool. I think they're really cool. I just wish they were permanent evolution forms. Like, you had to make a choice. Like, if you want to have a X or a Y Charizard, you have to choose which one you want to permanently evolve your Charizard into, or your Mewtwo into, or whatever, you know? You have to make a choice. It's because there are not many chatters. I think it's you, Fox, and then PlayStation, or Chad for Kick. Like, I don't have a lot of many chatters. Gotta get my gas leveled up, man. I could give him a rare candy. Probably would help a little. Alright, let's go to floor. It's either 9 or 10. I think it's 10. And then the key should be on the other side of the guy. That's on the far right. If this is still designed the same way. Actually, I don't know if this is designed the same way. Shit. Where's that long hallway? Maybe it's... I don't think it's on the other side of this guy, but... I thought it was like, you go to the left, you go straight down, fight a guy, there's a teleportation thing, you get in the teleportation thing, land wherever you land, go back in the teleportation thing, and then head straight right. That's how it works in the old Pokemon games. I'm not sure how that works in here. I feel like Let's Go Eevee Pokemon should not be $50. It's almost a 10-year-old game. That's the one, my biggest issue. I'm not even sure I'm supposed to pronounce your name. Your name is like... Four? But... Yeah, I don't... Like, my biggest problem with Nintendo is, like, they think 10-year-old games are still worth almost full price. It's like, games like you can go back to trying to get, was it, Link? Not Link, but Zelda Breath of the Wilds. That game is, like, what, 13, 14 years old at this point, and they still think it's worth $40, $50? Char? I'm just calling Char? Okay. Like, I don't agree with the pricing. Like, you could probably get Call of Duty Black Ops 7 right now for probably less. Just a Char. Okay. Pokemon Quest. Yeah, I still have never seen that game ever in my life. Fox, anywhere. But apparently you're telling me it's a game I've never seen before. That's not it. It should be on the other side of this wall. There should be a teleportation point. Oh, that's not right, because that's like it's over there. How do I get the key? I'm like racking my mind on how I get that key. I'm just gonna try to use my old logic. It's like it's down here. Should be a dude. No. Yeah. I need the key card. How do I get this key card? I'm racking my brain. It's definitely not this. Maybe I should just go back down to floor 4 and just work my way back up like I normally do. That's probably what I should do. Don't think it's this. The walls in ZA are flatter than my kitchen countertop. Yeah. They cheaped out pretty hard on ZA in my opinion. Like the game could have been a whole lot better. I understand how great streamers like you get less views than the brain rot ones. I don't either. Like I don't know how to get views. Like I play games that like I find really fun, really awesome, and then like they get like 0 views, and I'm sitting here scratching my head going, I don't like. And then I watch other people play games, and they play them for maybe like 10, 15 minutes, and they get like 100, 200, 300, 400 views, and I'm sitting here going, that doesn't make any sense. And I watch it, and it's like absolute horrendous content, and you're like, what? Give me a shout out. Appreciate it, man. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. Flash cannon. Out of nowhere. Yikes. I won't be much, only have 159 subs. Dude, I have 5,000 subs. Doesn't matter. I get the same amount of views that people with 100 subscribers get. So, it doesn't matter. I honestly personally think that like you have to buy bots to boost up your channel views. I think that's the only real way to get noticed, especially on like Kick and Twitch. I think that's the only way to do it, because Kick and Twitch is literally based on how many viewers you have is how high and the thing you go up. YouTube, like, it's just an algorithm that I do not get at all. Ain't no way I'm giving you a shout out in my school. Hey everybody, go subscribe to this random person that's streaming right now while we're in school. What? I am super confused. Where the heck is this key at, man? What floor are we on? Oh, it doesn't matter. My guy's dead anyway. Let's get out of here. We're just gonna go back at floor 4 and work our way back up like we normally do. I honestly thought like there's a thing that you went there, went straight down, beat that one guy, teleport back, and then go over to the right and get the key. That's how it was in the old games. I'm not sure if they changed that for this game. I think they might have. My classmates would say the most sexist, racist stuff that you never thought someone could imagine. Yeah, there's a healer there, but they've locked her behind the gate, so I need the key. Yeah, there is a healer. I found her. She's on floor 8 or 9, but I don't have the key, so I need to find where the key's at. Where the heck is this key at? I'm gonna look. Key, where is this key? Floor 10 has the flamethrower. Is the key at? Key card. Take the key card from him. Floor 5, large meeting room south holds a defeated Team Rocket front, tending to a Pokemon office worker looking at Whitford to smuggle his Porygon away from Team Rocket. Fight Juggler Dalton near the stairs. Okay, know where it's at now. Back. Alright, so we're gonna go to floor 5. Fight the Juggler that's literally right next to the door. The reason why I didn't even go that way because there was a Juggler next to that door and I didn't want to go and fight him by accident. Or not accident, but if I didn't have to. But looks like you have to. I'm pretty sure they must have changed where that key's at because I'm... Oh, I just went right past them. Ah, take that, Juggler! This old guy. He's like, what, 20? Maybe 25 at the most? You know this old guy. They changed the location. That's what it looks like. Because before it was like on floor 8 or 9, and you went over to the left, went down a straight, you went to the left, and then you go down a straight hall. There's one Team Rocket member there. You beat him. There's a teleportation point right next to him. Go into the teleportation point, come back out, land on the teleportation point, and go straight to the right. And it's like this little tiny little path, and then at the very end of that hallway is the key card. That's how it is in the old games. Muck and Electrode. You just got the Cubone, and now you're going to use it in combat. Alright, let's get rid of this Muck. And yeah, of course. Of course you have that. Yep, of course you have Protect. Yep. That makes sense. There goes my freaking guy. Well, I gotta swap him out because he's gonna get killed instantly, so there's that. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Venusaur, even though he's not really good for either of these fights. But whatever. I think he's the second lowest level besides Alakazam, or Kadabra's just gonna get himself instant wrecked. And he's just gonna kill everybody on the floor. Okay. That's an interesting move. You recommended a ZA short. If you watch any Pokemon content at all, the algorithm will start forcing that down your throat. So, Fox, you should just expect that. Hit it a third time. Why is it only 2 times? Hey, what does Petal Dance do again? Oh, right, you attack 3 turns. I don't think we need Petal Dance. Let's go Facade. These guys are just using Protect. They both use Protect. This game. You're just gonna try to protect until we die from poison. That's their goal right now. I enjoy Pokemon content, so that's good. Yeah. If you like Pokemon content, yeah, there's no problem then. He knows Flamethrower! Wrong Pokemon to use that against. Critical hit. Is Boomerang only work twice? And there goes Cubone. Bye, Cubone! Go meet your mother. Is that harsh? Eradicate? Where'd you get Eradicate on your team, buddy? No, he doesn't. That's the enemy. Never mind. I was like, when did our Orange guy get that? Alright, I'm gonna use Petal Dance because why not? Does Petal Dance hit everybody? I don't know, let's try it out, I guess. I don't know. I've never actually seen it, what it does in a team fight. Instantly wrecked. I'm not sure who you're talking about, Fox. What do you mean by Lumen from Lumen Legacy? I'm not sure what any of that means. No feed looks like it's like a Pokedex though. Yeah, like once you watch a couple things of anything, like it'll just start the algorithm will start force feeding it to you. And we're standing around waiting for nothing. Shaking my head, shaking my head. It's funny. Lance! Alright, nice Golbat. Not the right move to be using Petal Dance for, but hopefully the Raichu will use a lightning move to wreck him. Okay. Wreck him. Bye, Raichu! It's 11 PM for you? It is 6, that means you're from the UK. And now we're confused. There's your Pidgeot. Alright. Finish off. Thank you. Level up. Shirk fights Tartangela. What are we talking about now, Fox? AI generated stuff? I don't watch AI generated stuff. As soon as I hear someone speaking AI generated voice, I get off. I don't watch it. I do not like it. You dropped something. Here's our key card. Let's go back to down floor 2. Going back up. Actually, we just go to floor whatever the healer lady is, because I do have some heal problems. Okay, so let's do that. And then we'll work our way back up. Why am I recommending Genshin? Probably because they pay for it. What floor was it again? There we go. And we get heals. Just got a ZZZ ad. Do you mean ZZ Top? Haha! No one in the chat gets it. Okay. Alright, let's go back down to floor 2 and work our way back up. Gotta open all the doors. Don't want to see a Tauros emoji? No, not particularly. Got those doors open. That's just a buffalo. Okay, she gave me self-destruct. Okay. I'm a self-employed, but I work for Team Rocket. In your mind, it's a Tauros. Well, your mind could make it anything you want. Doesn't mean it's right. I hate how it lives with like 1 health and then has Shadow Ball and instantly wreck my freaking guy. Come on. What's the difference? The difference is one's a buffalo and the other one's a Pokemon. That's the difference. Okay, I think that's everything on this floor then, right? I think so. Rayquaza. Probably the coolest, let's be honest, legendary out of all the legendaries that exist. Now you're just using Google emotes and just saying, yeah, this could be a Pokemon. the door. What Pokemon was he using? I didn't catch it. Was his name Magmar? Be Magneton. I'm gonna be upset. No, it said Mag. Okay, I thought I said Magmar. I was like, did I read Magmar? Like, I don't remember one of these guys having a Magmar in here. I thought the first place you found a Magmar was literally from Blaine. Sunflora, trust. That's what that is. That's a Sunflora. There are kids allowed here. I don't think they're allowed here. I think I just came in because I said so. Okay, now you guys are spamming emotes in chat. Okay. Alright, I think this floor is done. You guys have lost me. You've officially lost me. Which is in this storage area. Escape rope. Full heal. And a star piece. I don't think those on the counters are there technically count. Would be cool if they did though. Oh, they do count. I will take them then. They are not mine. You sure that's not just the top of a Voltorb with his eyes closed? He's gonna get killed by the Voltorb. Mm-hmm. One problem with having this Haunter and the Cadabers, they're super weak to everything. Anything that hits them, their just health bars evaporates. That's a Bidoof. It looks a little different. Okay, now it's gonna send out Electrode. Eevee equals any Pokemon. Does it? I'm surprised this guy's not using self-destruct over and over again, to be completely honest. Everything is Bidoof. Bidoof is life. What useless servants? Alright, man, good night. Alright, that's everything on this floor. What floor are we on? 4? Alright, let's go back up to floor 9, I think is what it was. Get some heals. You're cool? I think you're cool too, man. Appreciate it. We have a good night. Juggler Man. Thought I forgot about you, did you? Why is the juggler in Sylph Company? Please explain. You can kill me with one shot, but I can't kill you with one shot. Both super effective. That's just how much more weaker my character is. As long as he doesn't use Sucker Punch, we should be okay. Perfect for burnout? I'm not sure I know what you mean by burnout. Even not being very effective, it still does half health with 2 hits. Man. Overwork. Yeah, I get what you mean, but I just didn't understand the hypno, what hypno has to do with it. But then I guess, like, maybe if you wanted to, like, hypnotize you to not be that way, not be burnt out. But is that really then perfect for it? Is it more just like aspirin, we're just kind of ignoring the symptoms? Both. Okay. So you're saying they hired Juggler Man to keep people in line and not overworked? I already have a Porygon. I think that you can only get that Porygon after you've already beaten Silph. You have to come back down and beat Silph. Then you can come back down, he'll give you the free Porygon, which I already have a Porygon, so I don't technically need it. Making them think overworking is fine. That's why you have a juggler who has a Hypno. Okay. It's all starting to come together. And it lives with 1 health. Of course it does. You'd think so, but then having like just a Hypno just around you at all times, I think they would just say get rid of that Hypno before they even allow that. And then if you see the Hypno trying to, or you try to say that, then you attack the Hypno. Like anybody that's smart enough that would see a guy walking around with a Hypno out at all times would be like, yeah, no. Holy crap, that did so much damage. Another level 40 Pokemon, let's go. Blast it! He has a Hypno, which I bet's gonna kill my Haunter. I don't understand how it's not strong enough to kill him. But then his Psy Beam is strong enough to kill my guy. Like, that doesn't make sense. Why isn't that enough to kill him? My generation and a Gen Alpha is ruining the English dictionary? Yeah, but every generation says that. Like, I'm pretty sure Gen X and the Boomer generation felt the Millennials were doing the same thing. Granted, we didn't take words that meant something else and then say now that means this because we say so, which is what the Gen Z was doing. Like no cap, like what? No cap doesn't make any sense. It means no lie, but then cap and lie are literally the same letters. It's not shorting it at all. That's my old man brain, I guess. You work in there. Don't tell everyone I'm a spy. Yeah, okay. You didn't have to tell me you were a spy in the first place, but sure, I guess. They made it so crack means midnight dance. Well, you can understand, like, those things being changed because you want to actually keep, you know, something illegal and things that you're talking about illegal in code, so that makes sense. Oh, this is the floor I was talking about, where I said the key card usually is. You gotta move this guy right here and remove this entire section here, this long section here. So it was like one line. You move this guy here, move this wall forward, so you can only go from either here in this spot here or in this spot here. I actually couldn't go here because that guy was sitting here, so you can only go here. So that guy is technically standing right here. So you fight him, obviously, and then you go and hit this teleportation thing. Oops, that's not what I'm gonna do. So you'll end up in here, and then you re-teleport back to here, and then you go, and these flowers weren't there, by the way, and then you just go down, straight down here, and the key card was right here. This is where the key card was. They replaced it with a nugget. But that's where the key card's supposed to be. If they were taking it one from the originals. There's flash cannon. Could be a good move. I don't know if I have anyone who can actually use it though. You hate it. You mean the terminology that your generation's coming up with that doesn't make any sense? Yeah, I agree. I don't like it either. Remember back when I was playing Rainbow and had a bunch of players wanting to join me, they were like, no cap and stuff like that. I'm like, what the are you guys talking about? What the heck does no cap even mean? Like, what? It means no lie. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, flash cannon does what again? 80 accuracy, or 80 power, 80 accuracy, lowers special defense. It's also a steel move. Could be good to have a steel move. I don't really need Bubble Beam because it's just a weaker version of Scald. So I'm going to actually remove Bubble Beam. Cap means lie. Again, why? So when people say no cap, it means no lie. But it doesn't make sense. Why would cap mean lie? It's literally, if you're trying to shorten it, it should be shorter than the amount of letters that the word you're trying to make up for it. But lie is literally 3 letters. Cap is 3 letters. It makes no sense. No cap. That just makes you sound like a fucking moron. Just saying. If you say that. But this is my personal opinion. But of course, the younger generation goes, you just sound like a boomer. Like, okay, sure. So I'm just supposed to adopt every single nonsense that you make up and just be happy about it? What about no? I hate it too. That's why I speak, words. And he has crunch. Are you kidding me? Of course he has crunch. Why doesn't he have crunch? Everybody should have crunch. I would like to have crunch too, please. Can I have crunch? See if Thunderbolt will kill this Golbat. I don't think it will. It will. Let's go. You get a crunch, and you get a crunch. And you get a level up. Everybody gets a level up! Nope, just my hunter. So many battles you gotta go through in Silphco. So many battles. Did you know I've been playing for almost 3 hours today? I've only caught one Pokemon all day. And that's the Haunter. I think it was Ghastly, now it's Haunter. The rest of it's just been battles. Was this the flare I was on? Ghost Goblin. Just fought you. Usually in these games, you're like catching Pokemon 90% of the time. Today, exact opposite. Rotten president, there's him right being taken over by an illegal organization. What? Just to know you have some smudges on your clothes. In case you didn't know. Dude, I'm about to get rid of both Haunter and Kadabra. How weak they are. Like they can't fight in any actual real fight unless they one-tap the enemy, because they get hit by anything and they're just almost dead, almost dead, almost dead. Yeah, I know it's super effective. I shouldn't have done that. I just saw fire against steel. That was my bad. 200 XP, that's so much. I don't think he has a fire move anymore, does he? Yeah, they're called glass cannons for a reason. Yeah, but I don't have the cannon aspect of it. They don't kill the enemy fast enough. Like Hypno, like you can kill my Haunter while just tanking a hit directly from him to the face. And he gets to live, and then my guy instantly dies. Oh, he lives with 1 health. Glass pebbles. He only used it twice. Why is it why is he confused after only 2 hits? Thought he hits 3 times. Another Magmar. Fresh water. Your generation's completely deep fried. Okay. Rocket Sisters. I actually haven't run into any single Rocket Sister, I don't believe. Pretty sure there's 3 of them. Pretty sure if I don't remove him, he's gonna get killed. Let's find out. I don't think he's gonna one-tap the Raticate with Psychic. Rattata he can, because Rattata has no defense. Oh, he's just gonna go first with Sucker Punch. Of course he does. Yep. Yep. Sounds about right. What floor are we on? 4-6. Alright, 4-7's the next place we gotta go. Working our way up slowly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you told me that already there, Box. I gotta go use the restroom and get myself another drink. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the glass cannonness of the Kadabra and the Haunter. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to replace them or not, but then I'm thinking, like, who do I replace them with? Maybe the Shadow Marowak or the Alola Marowak could theoretically be good, but I'm gonna save that for Sun and Moon whenever I decide to play those games. Oh yeah. Whoops. Where's the 90 gram? I think we had 40 gram when we came in here. Back down to floor 7. The fairy. No. I don't know. No yet. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. Doesn't affect him, thank Jesus. One thing good about having the Haunter out is self-destruct with a normal type move and it doesn't affect him. That is so nice. Why did that do way more damage than Psychic when Psychic does more damage? I don't know. Maybe because he's a ghost type and if he uses a ghost type move it does more damage. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe. I'm probably getting 1,000 XP per fight. Smart Candies are what I was looking for. Smart Candies actually help the special attack, which I haven't gotten any. Besides these 2 large ones. Special attack. You theoretically could give more. That's all I got. Combat. Why is there so much combat? And this whole day is just going to be me going through Team Rocket members. We started with the gambling center, and we're going to end it getting it through Sylph Cup. Did that section. I got free Lapras. 34. It is amazing stats. Fantastic special. Stats are really crazy. You've been at a summer, maybe you mean summer camp before, where kids tag each other with pool noodles? Okay. Ice Shard, Mist, Confusion Ray, Body Slam. Here I probably should put him on my team, but I already have Blastoise. Not allowed to tag with hands. Why would you tag with a hand when you have a pool noodle which just has longer reach than your hand? That makes sense. Hey, you hit me with the hand. Why did you just hit him with the noodle? The noodle has a longer reach. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, been over here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would you want to tag them with the hand? That's what I'm getting at. Doesn't make any sense. When a pool noodle is longer reach. Why would a hand make them... Why would the hand injure somebody? I'm causing them problems. Yeah, if you use your hand, you'll injure somebody. Since when? I can understand if I'm like smacking them in the face, but if I'm just touching them with my hand, that... I'm confused. How does that work? Do you think I'm gonna smack somebody in the face with my hand? Doesn't affect me. Get your sonic boom out of here. Too old for summer camp? But you don't get to hang out with all the cool kids anymore. Can't use Shadow Ball on him. Because he's normal type. Didn't back in the Gen 1 Pokemon moves like normal didn't affect Ghost, but Ghost did affect normal? Isn't how that works? Now it's they both don't affect each other. Pretty sure that's how that works. I only had one camp that talked about death. Why would your camp be talking about death? What? That's the wrong summer camp you went to, bro. It's supposed to be uplifting, it's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be stuff like that. Talking about death is not something that summer camp should be talking about. It's my personal opinion. Mafia would be called Sandman? What? Sandman. That doesn't make any sense. I'm super lost. Instead of getting killed, you'd go to bed? Yeah, let's not make the kids growing up this generation not soft as marshmallows. I was gonna say snowflakes, but then soft doesn't really work with snowflake. But you're pretty much just making children these days just giant snowflakes. By giant, I mean like tiny little snowflakes. We can't take anything. Our summer counselors made it so that we never learned anything violent ever. So now that when we in the real world deal with anything violent whatsoever, we completely crumble. We never had to deal with anything like this ever, because we were literally handheld continuously. Oh, you're dead. You survived. I'm surprised. You had Screech done on you while he has no defense already. Surprised he survived that, to be honest. Take the level up, though. 5 more levels. That's all we need. 5 more levels. Venusaur's now 40. I don't really have anyone who's good against Electabuzz. I don't really want to keep using Eevee because he's literally super high compared to everybody else. Pretty sure he's going to get wrecked if Electabuzz comes out. So would he, so I guess maybe Venusaur. What made so many kids want to chicken out on the rat surgery video? Kids were crying and claiming they want to throw up. What do you mean by rat surgery video? What are we talking about? You've lost me again. Really? Dissected rats? I don't think I had anything like that in my high school. We didn't learn anything about dissected rats. I think maybe if you went to like chemistry 2, is it biology 2 maybe? Maybe you dissected toads. Maybe. But we didn't do anything about rats. Is there anything in this room? Like, what's the point of this room? Science. Yeah. I can't remember anything like that in my school. Or learn anything about that in my school at all. If I fight that guy, but that's the way I need to go. I never use silly games. I got 2 floors left. This floor and 11th floor, which I think I already technically did 11th floor. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we did. Hey, Mary, how's it going? And then we're going to be done with Silphco. Then we got to figure out, do we want to go to Fuchsia City before we finish off Saffron? Technically, I think we're supposed to do it that way. How's it going? There's one thing I want to ask. Would be interested in some custom graphic designs. I don't have any money. If you're here to get money out of me, the answer is no. I got Zippo monies. Zippo's the money-os. Ice Punch. That did a lot of damage. Newbie here. How's it going, Newbie? I had to call the actual Sandman game Grounders. Okay. You subscribed? to streamers a lot because I like to chat. Well, I stream every single day, so if you like to chat, man, you're more than welcome to hang out with me. What I've been doing lately? Today we've been doing, we did the Gamer Corner, and then we did the 4th Gym Leader, and then now we're doing Saffron. That's what we're going to be doing today. He's going to use Sucker Punch and instantly kill my Haunter. Isn't that what he's going to do? Fairly sure that's what's going to happen. Sucker Punch. Called it. Boom. Dead. I called that. That guy has 2 high priority moves. Quick Attack and Sucker Punch. Here's the new Mario movie sequel coming out in spring. Was it Mario Galaxy? I think it's what it's called. I have heard of it. I probably won't go to the movie theater to see it. I'll probably just watch it once it comes out for streaming. That's about what I'll do. You're in the way, bud. Finally! But I say the weirdest game version I played was at school. Apparently you're playing a lot of weird versions of Pokemon at school, man. Alright, where's my flamethrower? Here we go. But technically, if you wanted to, we could get Arcanine back on our team and give him flamethrower. Like, I'm about to get literally... I could probably get an Alakazam right now. I think I have enough rare candies. I could get an Alakazam right now. Check to see how close he is to leveling up before I waste... Okay, he's super close. Yeah, we'll wait for him to level up one more time. And then we'll give him 2 rare candies and get him to an Alakazam. Hey! You already said hate before. Hate's for horses. All the good stuff. Love collecting Build-A-Bears? I haven't seen a Build-A-Bear in a long time, to be completely honest. There's no real Build-A-Bear stores anywhere near me. I think I had one. I think I had one Build-A-Bear in my life back when I was a kid. No idea what happened to it, though. Alright, we've been in here. We already went into this room. Did we finish this room? Must have, yeah. Talk to you, went down there. So maybe we're done. Alright, cool. Let's go back to 4-9 and just continue. Okay. We did get a heal already, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Get a save. Save often, save always. Almost at 100 grand, boys. I do have a nugget on me, so we would get that 100 grand pretty easily. Coughing. Goodbye, coughing. Does Capture the Flag have tag mechanics? I don't think Capture the Flag has tag mechanics, does it? Huh. And you get to go first because Sucker Punch. Alright, just get some heals since that Sucker Punch did a lot of damage. Bum, 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 bum. That's far enough. Didn't we just beat you earlier when we were in here? Doesn't he lose? I'm fairly sure he loses this fight. If my memory is correct. Now we gotta fight these guys again. Arc on Weezing again. I should have had Alakazam or Kadabra and Haunter both out. Oh well. I don't think we can actually even kill Weezing. Like, I think last time we tag teamed these two guys and we, like, Weezing survived both hits. I should use Flamethrower. Why didn't I use Flamethrower? Didn't survive that time. Goodbye, Weezing. And of course he uses Glare. She uses Glare guaranteed every single time. Guess we use Psychic again, but on Arbok. Hopefully we don't get paralyzed. Let's use Flamethrower. Okay, gonna Glare both of my Pokemon. Hopefully that I get paralyzed every single move and she can just wipe all my Pokemon after being every single one paralyzed. Has that her plan? Didn't really work out. Level up! Level up! Level up! Take it. Alakazam's level 40. I hate kids! Who said that? Blasting off again! I know they had Yoshi once, but they should have a Birdo out of to promote the sequel. A Birdo? What do you mean by Birdo? My Mario knowledge is not all that great. I watched the first movie, but that's about it. Like, I had played some of the old Mario games, but only sparingly, some of them. So my Mario knowledge is not all that great. I'm not a very good platformer, let's just put it that way. Alright, now we only have to fight Giovanni. Just gotta get through his Persian, and then his 2 ground type Pokemon, and then we should be okay. So if we're gonna fight Persian, I should probably swap out the Charizard in charge, take out the Persian quickly. He's the only guy who have, I think, fighting move. Actually, you have a fighting move on you, don't you? You have Brick Break. Yeah, you do. I might just swap over to Uncle Iroh and just have Iroh tank the whole thing. Oh yeah, I think I recognize who you're talking about. I'm just bad with names. Anything over here? I love how they have one key card that goes to every single door. How dare you! Mr. Turtleneck Man, how's it going? Didn't you say World of Pain last time didn't really work out for you? Do I have any plans for Valentine's Day? I do not know, sadly. For you, it's just gonna be a dinner party? Nice. Your dinner plans is to reject any guy that stares at you? Ouch. They look at you even slightly, just go over and you say, it's not happening, and walk away. Ouch. Get rejected before you even do anything. Yeah, dude, Uncle Iroh is just gonna power through these guys. Nidoqueen actually survived that, which is kind of surprising. And got burned, though, so there's that. Body slam. Squish. Did no damage. Because my Blastoise has so much defense. And I've been pumping tough candies into him. I wouldn't know that, Fox. I wouldn't know that. I will link it still for now. All Pokemon exist for your use, huh? Get your turtleneck butt out of here. Alright. That's Silphco. You're telling me Eevee didn't do anything, he just sits on my head all day. Okay. Is that it? Are we done? I think that's it. Let's get out of here. Alright, looks like our teammate's done, or our rival technically is done. First floor. Let's get out of here. Okay, looks like their employees are just back to work right away. They don't get like a day off from the place being taken over. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. Alright, cool. Okay. Cool. I get another Porygon. I don't really need the Porygon, but can't hurt to have a Porygon. Yeah, if I knew I was going to get a free Porygon, I wouldn't have gone on my way to get the rare spawn Porygon, but I did because I didn't know. So there's that. Fighting Dojo. According to this walkthrough, the walkthrough wants me to actually do the Fighting Dojo and then the gym leader, which is weird because if you look at the save file, the order you're supposed to do it in is Koga and then Sabrina. So I'm supposed to go, according to the save file, go down to Fuchsia, then come back up to Saffron. What is Sabrina's Pokemon levels anyway? Let me find out. Sabrina's Pokemon levels are 43 to 44. What is Koga's? Let's find out. Koga! Where's you at, Burrow? Koga. These are 43 and 44, so they're exact same. So it doesn't matter which order you do it in. So I should probably just do it here. Okay. Interesting. Poliwrath is the fighting gym leader. He's not technically a real gym leader. 34. Wow, his Pokemon are pretty weak. Okay. Lucky I never had that suffering. I guess I should feel lucky to never have women look at me that I was attractive. Yeah, yeah. Actually clicked A. Alright, so... Take this. Police set. Okay. Not seen as a person? Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. No, no. Koga? Isn't he the gym leader? In Fuchsia? Isn't that his name? Koga? Only at least Pokemon, at least level 45 you want to stand a chance. Do you have one? I don't, actually. Which doesn't make sense. Her Pokemon is not even level 40. Her Pokemon's not even level 45 in the first place. What are we talking about? What? But her Pokemon's not level 45. There we go. That doesn't make any sense. It looks like that Chaz looks like that thing just stopped working. You know, I never changed anything, so I don't really know how to fix that, so. Okay, so... Huh. I need a level 45 Pokemon to do that in. Funny thing is, we do have some rare candies. We can get my Alakazam. Rare candies. Rare candies. There we go. Finally, an Alakazam. Has a bite? Yeah, but true, but I also have a Haunter. So. Yeah, the game wants you to have a higher level Pokemon than the gym leader has. Because she has only a 44 level Alakazam, but you need to have a level 45 to do anything. Did I break it? No, I think it's just something to do with Twitch's API being changed, so that command no longer works, and I haven't changed it. No, I don't ever checked it in a while, so I didn't know if it was broken in the first place. That's probably what's going on, Chez. Any good candies? I guess I can put this towards somebody, I guess. Get more health. So now I just need to get my, I guess, Eevee up to 45. So I can take on Sabrina. So I guess I'm going to have to go down to Fuchsia City then, because I can't actually take on Sabrina. Which is weird. Okay. I love how the gym, the fighting gym, is right in front, or it's right next to it. It looks like a wooden shack compared to the actual gym, but it's supposed to look similar. So weird. Alright. I think that's going to be a good place to call it for the day, though. Hope you guys liked the stream. If you guys did, please hit that like button, subscribe if you guys want to see more. I do stream every single day. Follow me, of course, watch from Kick, Twitch, or Rumble, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.